1 pan chicken and eggplant parmigiana. Chicken parmigiana is everybody's favorite, but I'm gonna make it easier and I'm gonna add eggplant to it. So here's a nice firm eggplant and I just sort of peel it halfway and then make the nice slices. So let me just put a little bit of salt over it. I'll put some oil in the pan and we're going to fry the eggplant. Lightly flour it and it's all in one pan, beginning to end. Fried and bake and ultimately get this delicious chicken parmigiana with eggplant. So, the chicken breast, simple, you wash it, you pat it dry, and then you cut pieces a little bit larger than the eggplant, just like that. And when you are cutting the chicken, keep your hands on the chicken so you will feel exactly how thick the cut is. So it's not too thick. Let's do this now, the same way. Lightly salt it. Let's check on this eggplant. Okay. Let's put a little bit more oil and we will use this pan all the way to the end into the oven. So now let's flour the chicken because the chicken is next. Okay. And keep in mind that this is going to go in the oven and it's going to bake some more. So we don't have to cook thoroughly neither the eggplant nor the chicken. So here I will put some olive oil again. And I'm going to put some butter. The butter will lower the temperature so that the chicken doesn't get burnt. It will keep a lower temperature, nice and easy. Now I'm doing here chicken and eggplant, but you could do veal the same way, you can do pork the same way. I always tell you about the recipes. I give you a recipe, get the technique down, make it successful for you, and then you can begin to change. But you always have to keep in mind the products that you change and the cooking time of those products. So I'm looking at this, I can go right on and continue to make the sauce right here, or if you have too much fat in there, just and you continue in the same pot. Marinara sauce. You can deglaze with a little bit of wine the pan if you'd like, or just put a marinara sauce like I did. The question now becomes of layering it all together. So I start in a circle. Let's go this way, and this way, and this way, and so we go around. Pick that one up, I'll put that one right in between. And here we go, we have this layered eggplant and chicken. Now I see that the center, there's some space, so let's put the extra eggplant in here. And now let's put some more marinara sauce. here I have some low-fat mozzarella, and it's grated. And let's put it all over. So you see there's no breading, but you have a great combination of chicken and eggplant and cheese on top, and then the grana cheese, just like that on top. So I made it in the pan like that round, but could you double this and make it in a sheet pan or in a glass baking pan? Absolutely. I'll put it in the oven now, in a hot oven, 400 degrees. In about 20 minutes, you check when the top is crispy and the cheese is melted, and it will be done. Here's a video from Jay. Let's watch.
Hi Lydia, my name is Jay, and lately I've been making a lot of eggplant parmesan. But I'm wondering, is there another vegetable I could substitute for the eggplant? Thank you.
Jay, how you doing, Jay? I'm glad eggplant parmigiana is delicious. Eggplant, when it's cooked, is resilient, and that's one of the things that make it good as a parmigiana. It's almost like a piece of meat, especially if you bread it. You can layer in a casserole a lot of vegetables that you like. Zucchini parmigiana, portobello mushroom parmigiana, fennel parmigiana. So a vegetable that you like that has a little bit of body to it could be turned into a good parmigiana. Make sure that they're seasoned and layer them with sauce, with cheese, sauce and cheese, and almost you make like a lasagna out of the vegetable. I'm very happy that you're making parmigiana and that you're interested in making more. It's done. Look how beautiful. Nice and toasty on top, just the way we like it. I let it rest a little bit. Let's get ready to plate. A nice plate for you. And a little bit for Lydia. So let's see. I'm looking because I want to get an eggplant and chicken. Okay. That looks good. Okay, and I'm going to take just a little piece. That's for me. Okay. And I'm going to take a nice piece of this basil right here, because a parmigiana warrants a nice piece of basil, and so here it is. That's your dish. So let me taste this for you. Everything is so mellow and delicioso. The chicken is cooked thoroughly, but it's not overcooked. Nice sweetness, the eggplant. A delicious parmigiana, but it doesn't have all that crusty bread absorbing all that sauce. It's light. A little bit of vino. Let me taste it with the wine. Goes perfect with this. I have a lot, so I want to invite you. And as I always tell you, tutti a tavola a mangiare. Come, there's plenty for you. Let me continue here. My favorite things. I know you want to know. I cook and I teach you and I show you and I try to please everybody. But does Lydia have a favorite? Of course Lydia has favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but let me start with some special. You know what I love? A most unusual thing. Gnocchi. It's a soup. It's like pasta e fagioli, but where we come from up north, we do it with sauerkraut. Instead of pasta, we add sauerkraut. So sauerkraut and bean. And if you travel to those parts of the world, if you go to Trieste, that's a favorite. And of course, you heard me talk about polenta over and over. And I love a mound of polenta. And I like it with different things, you know. But the grandchildren, they each have their own favorite. Giulia loves her frittata. Lorenzo loves his fish and salmon. Olivia loves her salad as much as I can make them. Miles loves his meat. A nice piece of steak or a chop, he's very happy. And Ethan, he's kind of diversified, but he loves his gnocchi. And next to it, maybe a little bit of shrimp or lobster. He'll go for lobster too. So they all have their favorite. And you know, how do you please all of them in one shot? You don't. Somebody has to compromise.
Alla salute dei nostri padri, facciamo brindisi, facciamo brindisi. Alla salute dei nostri padri, facciamo brindisi, facciamo brindisi.